Well, that's almost right. Alright, perfect. Sort of. Good enough, right? Let you listen to this amazing soundtrack. Go ahead and say hi to me in the comments. As we're celebrating over a year at this point of Science Get. We're also going to get into a special preview. Yo, what's up, Sigma? Special preview for the new Analog Horror channel. As we get a few more people in here, we'll go ahead and begin proper. Let's go ahead and get the word out, too. Whole damn year, yes. Whole damn year. Which is awesome. We're going to get into some of the state of the channel stuff real quick. In fact, what I'm going to do is main block. I haven't streamed in such a long period of time, it's ridiculous. What's up, Jeff? Garrett? Talk about Ukraine now. What's up, Florian? Yeah, the situation's bad. Politics. World War III. That'll get a ton of views, right? Yeah, I'm sharing out to a couple different places as well, right? I'll go to the Twitter, whereas Sigma is calling it Twatter. Actually, how do I share this? Can someone copy the URL and post it in chat real quick for that you're using to share? I mean, to be fair, I've been fairly critical of the whole meteor thing, haven't I? Adjust that volume a little bit. The schedule tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about a new near miss, so to speak. A new NASA tool that you can use to view exoplanets, in a manner of speaking, that is pretty freaking cool. So I'll be sharing my screen for that. In fact, I'm going to search for that right now. actually. I'm having trouble finding it now. The hell? Well, we'll get to it in just a second. And then we will also be previewing the new Analog Horror channel content. Right. Yeah, absolutely. All right, real quick, first up, I'm going to go ahead and... Wow, that was the old theme. Resize my head. I know you guys like looking at my face and all, but... if I could learn how to do this properly, that would be fantastic. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but we had a near miss. Well, it wasn't a near miss, actually, it hit us. And Sigma actually sent this to me earlier. It was only a 10-meter wide object, I think. But it actually hit us. And we discovered this, what's known as 2022 EB5, like right before it made contact with the Earth's atmosphere. So it's too small to really cause any damage, but what's interesting about it is that it's the fifth object, I think, that has been detected right before impact like this. So we also had a scare, which I'm writing a script for. I was sick for the last 7 days, so I haven't really created any content. I just got over it. If you can tell, my voice is back to normal, which is great. Right? I mean, yeah, I think that would be an interesting topic, especially as I was really annoyed when the time change snuck up on me because I didn't know whether it was happening on the 13th or the 17th. So the day it happened, I was like, why is it 11 o'clock? Why did I sleep in till 11 o'clock? Because we had been up. My wife and I play Phasmophobia late at night sometimes. Because that's how you get the most spoopy, you know. And we just stayed up late that night having fun, and the next morning I paid for it. And Monday by proxy as well, because it screwed my whole schedule up. Hey, it's all right, Zero. It is absolutely okay. That is absolutely okay. But yeah, I'm actually okay with that new bill. I would rather get the hour back, as I was explaining to someone, you know, you took the hour away from us. You took the hour away from us. I would like to get it back. It's kind of like income tax, you know? All right, so I figure we'll go for about 30 minutes on this whole thing. But yeah, this asteroid news is really interesting because there are a lot of near-Earth objects out there. None of them that are really dangerous. In fact, a lot of news outlets reported this asteroid that I'll be talking about soon. In fact, you can see that I'm working on research for it here. I ran some simulations in Universe Sandbox for it too, so that's fun. But essentially, this is 22 AE1, 2022 AE1. Basically, it's not very large either. It's only about 177 to 393 feet across, 54 to 120 meters across, and they thought that it was going to hit us next year. I think around March. I could be wrong. No, yeah, 2023 in my notes right here. And you can kind of get an idea for how I write these things. I piecemeal them out as I go along. And I was writing this as I got sick. Yeah, temporal tax. There we go. All work is a temporal tax. Exactly. But seriously, how crazy is it that it's been a year? Like we're nearing 5,000 subscribers too. So thank you guys. You guys have been awesome. You're always in there in the comments on most videos. Some videos do better than others, obviously. This is YouTube after all, right? But we've been kicking ass, and we're going to continue kicking ass. A couple of things that are going to change going forward. I'm not the format's not going to change at all. Science News Thursdays may come back eventually, but the experiment with the algorithm wasn't really picking it up. So I think we're going to do some weekly videos to start off once I get back into things this weekend. But going forward, barring any unfortunate incidents, we should be back on track, which will be awesome. And I'm also working on a new channel. I've got a whole team. My awesome friends Samuel Helms and Megan Helms. My wife is going to be contributing some voiceover work for this too. This is going to be insane, and we'll get to that in a little bit. Oh yeah, I can't wait to show you guys this. This is going to be nuts. All right. Are you guys ready to see the first video? Are you guys ready? I'm about to jump this. I'm about to drop the volume on my mic and show you guys. Yes. Is your body ready, though? All right. One second, I'm going to resize my head because it's big. There you go. Bear with me just 1 second. This should be good enough. Behold.
Welcome to your OEI debrief. The OEI, or the Office of Extradimensional Intelligence, is tasked with collecting intelligence and assessing the threat level of other worlds, either adjacent to our own reality or those connected directly to it. As an agent of the OEI, you will be tasked with operating devices and equipment meant to directly detect radio, TV, and other forms of transmissions from these worlds. In rare cases, this may require direct infiltration of alternate Earths or dimensions directly connected to our own. If you are viewing this cassette, then congratulations for passing your psychological and willpower evaluation. As an agent of the OEI, you will be entrusted with top-secret information regarding the true cosmology of what is known as the multiverse. You must never reveal any information you obtain as an agent of the OEI to outside agencies, civilians, or media organizations of any form. Consequences for revealing this information to civilians or media organizations will be severe, including permanent incarceration and public execution. By viewing this recording, you are agreeing to these conditions. You are now ready to begin. Part 1. How to interact with Earth Variant 001 adjacent realities. As an agent of the OEI, you will be tasked with intercepting signals from realities adjacent to our own. These devices will consist of analog and digital equipment modified with advanced quantum sensors capable of detecting signals from alternate realities. These devices are purposely modified from ordinary household devices so as not to rouse suspicion. However, it is recommended that extreme caution be used when using these devices. Agents should exercise great caution when in their own homes and only use OEI devices in isolated areas away from friends and family. It is a federal offense for civilians to use or obtain data from OEI devices. Possession of this knowledge will lead to immediate indefinite incarceration and confiscation of OEI devices. Each OEI device interacts with transmissions from adjacent realities in different ways. Radio transceivers will pick up radio signals from Earth Variant 001 and beyond. Likewise, OEI televisions, computers, as well as various forms of scientific equipment are able to receive signals from adjacent realities which pertain to their original purpose. TVs will receive television signals, satellite dishes will pick up satellite signals, etc. Refer to each device's OEI operational handbook for device-specific instructions. In order to determine if a transmission you are detecting is from an extra-dimensional source, several indicators will be present. The communication of alternate historical events through educational programming in Earth variant media or the presence of alien landscapes is one method. However, not all transmissions are created equal. Some may in fact be transmissions originating from Earth variant 001. To ensure that the data you provide to the OEI is legitimate, each OEI device is equipped with an advanced interdimensional interferometer capable of detecting frequencies from other universes. Attached to this interferometer is an inconspicuous light that will flash green when the presence of signals operating in quantum wavelengths not found in Earth Variant 001 are detected. When the signal you are viewing causes a red light to be shown on the exterior of your machine, this means that you are viewing a signal from Earth Variant 001. Now, let us move on to Part 2, where we will take a look at some of the documented Earth variants in the OEI database. Part 2, the OEI database and you. The OEI is committed to maintaining an accurate database of Earth variants and assessing potential threats to our world. This section will educate you on the most important variants. These Earth variants have a threat level of 4 or higher. Warning: some of these slides may be disturbing. Only agents who have completed their psychological and willpower assessment should be viewing this cassette. If you are viewing this cassette in error, you have committed a federal offense. This is Earth Variant 002, our nearest dimensional neighbor. This version of Earth has a population of agents of the OEI sent drones into Earth Variant 002 to collect data. These images represent 3 major cities. It is theorized that this Earth's variant current state is a result of a world war. The surface has been left scarred and irradiated, though some images suggest activity beneath the city streets. Whether this activity is from animals or human populations is unknown. This world is especially dangerous. Intense levels of radiation may interfere with agents returning to Earth Variant 001. Physical travel is not advised. All Earth variants in the OEI database are categorized by their threat level ranked from 1 to 10. 1 is considered benign, but may carry unknown psychological effects from prolonged exposure, and 10 will result in immediate death upon crossing the veil between realities. Final transmission from drone. This image was snapped before OEI drone went offline, presumably due to intense levels of radiation. The Earth's crust appears to have opened up. OEI scientists suggest that after decades of nuclear warfare, it's possible that one such nuclear detonation destabilized a tectonic plate. This is Earth variant 005. Signals intercepted from this Earth variant suggest that it is home to a human civilization far more advanced than our own. Corporations appear to have replaced traditional governments. Currently, OEI scientists hypothesize that time may not flow the same for every Earth variant. While it may be for Earth variant 001, Earth variant 005 could be experiencing its version of 2122. OEI scientists currently require more data before a sound theory can be produced. That's where OEI agents like you come in. This is Earth variant 099. No signals are actively coming from this variant. Earth variant 099 was stumbled upon when OEI scientists were testing out new drone technology for extra-dimensional surveillance operations. This variant appears to be completely devoid of life. No sign of humans or any other form of life was found. Data gathered from drones reveals that there appears to be no atmospheric pressure on the surface, suggesting that the Earth in this variant dimension does not have an atmosphere. Temperatures, however, appear to be near 800 Kelvin. All drones sent to this variant have ceased functioning within a matter of minutes. It is not advised that OEI agents visit this variant Earth. Travel to the surface of this variant Earth will likely result in instantaneous death. Studying this variant Earth, however, is of great importance for the survival of the human species. Are automatically granted clearance to view OEI archival data on other Earth variants. It is advised that agents spend time reviewing these files so that they are better prepared to identify intercepted extradimensional transmissions. Let us move on to part 3 of your training, in which we will discuss the true cosmology of our universe, or better yet, what is known as the multiverse. Please instruct your supervising officer to remove this cassette and insert cassette number 2.
I'll answer that in just a second, Jeff. So yeah, that is one of the first videos. No. For the new channel. And I am super stoked. Super stoked for this. Go ahead and bring our music back. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, I use actually an overlay for it. I'm working on 4 videos right now for that. Once we hit 10, I'll start releasing them 1 a week. Right. Lurking while you play Monster Hunter. That's cool. Is it telling? Right. I actually made that in Inkscape. And all of the paintings, and I'll give you guys a quick look at some of this stuff too. 1 second. So these files are huge. So this was the original concept for that ending scene, but as you can see, this doesn't really look that real. So this one, that's a screen grab from the video itself, but the original started off more like this. It was red, and this was the original artwork that I did for it. And here's a quick showcase of some other artwork that I did yesterday. And we only have a little bit of time left before the end of this. So well, I'm actually going to be signing off here in a second. So kind of a short stream, but you know, I think we covered some decent stuff, especially since I was totally not prepared for this today. Besides the video. So there will be an announcement as soon as the new channel is ready. I'll probably do a few community posts, some spots and videos and stuff for those of you who missed those community posts. But I am so stoked for this, and stoked to bring you more science content as well. But yeah, look forward to a new asteroid video next week. And maybe we'll go into this as well, a little more in depth once I have some time to research it. The threat levels on these things are pretty interesting. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it too, man. It's gonna get even more space horror, as you put it. Right, yeah. Yeah, it's... Yeah, Megan did a killer job with that voiceover. She's, she doesn't consider herself an actress either, but... looking forward to what else she can do, too. All right, guys, that is all the time I have for today. I may or may not leave this stream up depending on how terrible it looks. But I'll see you guys next week in a new video. So that's going to be fun. So until next time, stay frosty. Or see you, Space Cowboys. Isn't that what I've been saying lately at the end of videos?